Make your way to extended child's pose. As you land there, take a few conscious breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Allow your body to settle into your space, and settle into the moment. Seal your lips, breathe in and out through your nose. And if you'd like to add some heat, some texture to your breath, add Ujjayi pranayama. And simply hold it. Feel the heaviness of your forehead onto the floor. And feel your hips sink down. And still in child's pose, press your fingertips into the floor so the rest of your hands lift. Send your shoulders onto your back. Walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Root through your left side hip and stretch into your left side body. You can stay on fingertips or come back down to hands, more of a relaxed hand position. Either way, though, send your left shoulder blade onto your back. Back to center. Create that fingertip position. Fingertips into the floor, shoulder blades onto your back. And now walk over to the left. Stretch the right side of your body. Stay on fingertips or relax your hands down. Send your right hip back. Send your right shoulder blade onto your back. Well, back to center, fingertips, shoulder blades onto your back, and press up to fingertip tabletop. I won't say that 5 times fast. So from your fingertips, send your shoulder blades onto your back, pull your belly in, lower your hands down, so hands on the floor, tabletop. Create that press though with your fingertips under the floor, downward facing dog with your hips and your knees. Add some movement. Shift forward, high plank. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Come down to your knees from high plank. Fingertip high plank from your knees. Shoulder blades onto your back. Broaden your chest forward. And especially with this fingertips, shoulder blades onto your back. If you want to try, take right leg into high plank. Breathe. Ujjayi, steady, conscious breath. Right knee down if you're moving the leg. Left leg back into high plank from the toes. Breathe. Left knee down, hands down, downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward, ragdoll. Feet hip width distance. Grab for opposite elbows or interlace your hands at the base of your head. Bend your knees generously. Relax your arms, your head, torso. Free your hands. Step your feet together to touch. Uncurl, rise to stand. Head comes up last. Roll out your shoulders. Roll out your head at the top. Bring your hands together at heart center. Samastitihi. Separate your palms so the tips of your fingers touch. Shoulder blades down your back. Lift your chest up to your thumbs. Feel the space between your hands, the pressure of your fingertips together. Set an intention for your practice. It can be this focus on the hands that we'll take through class. And if you want to set an intention to something else, something of your choice, feel free. Ground into your intention, send it out in one breath. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Circle, sweep your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. This time, pull your chest to your legs. Lift up halfway. Hands into your shins. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Pull your belly in. Now bend your knees enough so that your fingertips can come to the floor. Shoulder blades onto your back. It doesn't matter how much of your hands are touching. And now, high plank pose. Plant your hands first. Step your feet back. So you ground the pose with your hands. Shift forward on your tippy toes. Bend your elbows, lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Tops of your feet press. Lift your chest up. Downward facing dog. So take Sunny, moving one breath, one pose at a time. Practice initiating, grounding the pose with your hands. Breathe in, look forward. I'll talk you through how to do that too. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mat. Keep your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. So bend your knees a lot. Come onto your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant, pull down. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Grip your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips. Exhale, hands plant. High plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward, top of your mats. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips. Exhale, hands plant, full forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Grip your legs for this one. Fingertips, inhale, halfway lift. Okay to have a deep bend in your knees. Exhale, hands plant, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, high plank pose. Lower to your belly. Fingertip cobra. Tips of your fingers press into the floor a little bit wider than your mat. Elbows draw back. Lift as if you're being pulled from the center of your upper back. Breathe. Feel your chest broad. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. And as you hold this, focus in on your fingertips pressing down. Elbows draw back. One more breath in. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Plant your hands under your elbows. Push up, tabletop. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips. Exhale, hands plant, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, hold it. Press your fingertips together, space between your palms. Send your shoulder blades onto your back. Feel the broadness in your chest and the strength in your upper back from the pressure of your fingertips together. You may even lift your elbows a little bit wider to feel this strength, hand to hand, arms, chest, upper back, stability that you create. Hover your left foot off the floor. Breathe with it. Allow your breath to be steady with it. Shoulders down your back so you still have that stability in your upper body. Inhale, crescent lunge. Left leg back, arms lift. Hold it. Spin your pinky fingers in. Maybe bend your elbows a little bit more to ground your shoulder blades onto your back. You can bend your left knee any amount. You're creating this stretch to the front of your left thigh. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your left knee a lot, hover it off the floor. Bend your elbows to cactus arms. Draw your shoulder blades onto your back. Right knee, right toes point forward. create a bit of an angle with your elbows, like they draw back. Inhale, warrior two. Settle into it. Right knee, right toes, point forward. Feel the extension out through your fingertips. And you choose it palms down or palms up. That external rotation at the shoulder joint helps create more stability in your upper back. Breathe. Gaze can be out to the side or forward over your right hand. Inhale right here. Exhale, horse pose. Left toes point out, bend both knees, bring hands to heart center, fingertips press. Shoulders back, lift your chest up, belly strong. Hold it. Simply hold it. Create this pressure with your fingertips. Lift your elbows. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach straighten through your back leg. Lift up and out through your right side. Stay with it. Use your left hand on your left leg to lift up out of your left side body to get more reach into your right side. Press to the outside edge of your left foot. Hands to the floor. Frame your right foot. Let's squeeze your back leg so your left knee into your chest. Hold it. Fingertips on the floor. Use your fingertips to spread your shoulder blades apart from each other. Tuck chin to chest. Step your left foot down next to your right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Fingertips touch. Lift your right foot off the floor. Gaze steady. Shoulders back. Create the pressure in your fingertips to feel the strength and stability in your upper body. Crescent lunge. Feel opening through the front of your right thigh. Spin your pinky fingers in, bend your elbows slightly. Bend your right knee, hover it off the floor, cactus arms, elbows angle back. So it's not so much about the back bend, it's more about this angle and position of your arms to strengthen your upper back. Warrior two. Settle into it. Press to the outside edge of your right foot. Left knee, left toes point forward. Notice if your left knee is kind of caving inward or going out too wide. Point it forward with some slight variation. So if it's kind of caving in, draw your left knee wide. Extend out through your fingertips, palms down or palms up. Breathe in. Exhale, horse pose, heels in, toes out, fingertips press together at heart center. Lift your elbows. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach straighten through your right leg. Lift up and out of your left side body. Stay in it. Use your right hand, press into your strong right leg to lift up out of your right side, more reach to the left. Hands to the floor, frame your left foot. Squeeze right knee to chest. Hold it. Fingertips press. Round your upper back. Pull your belly in. Step your right foot down. Now to flow. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center, fingertips, left foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hover the back knee, bend the elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse, fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right side stretches. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart, fingertips, right foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right knee hovers, bend the elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee squeezes into chest, step it down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fingertips touch, left foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, left knee hovers, bend your elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose, fingertips touch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left knee squeezes to chest, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands heart center, right foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse, hands to heart center, fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee, back knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart, left foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your left knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse, fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, left knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fingertips touch, right foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose, fingertips touch. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair, listen. Exhale, hands to your low back, back bend. Press your hips forward, lift your chest. Breathe in right here. Exhale, forward fold, pull down. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips touch. Exhale, plant your hands, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips. Exhale, hands plant, forward fold, pull down. Inhale, chair, we're gonna add to it. Exhale, hands to heart, fingertips, left foot hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your left knee, bend your elbows, hold it. So hold right here. Shoulder blades back, elbows slightly back at an angle. Hover your left knee a little bit further. Point your right knee forward. Inhale, extended crescent lunge. Extend through your back leg. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, left hand down. Twist to the right. Reach through your left heel. And rather than planting your left palm, come up onto your left fingertips. So you create more lightness through your left hand. Draw your left shoulder blade back. Draw your right hip back. Now, plant your left hand or make a fist with your left hand. Horizon lunge. Point your toes to the right side of your mat. So you come onto the outside edge of your left foot, kind of like a side plank in the back leg. And then the right toes point out to the right side also. Dip your hips, reach your right arm back. Inhale, lift your hips, arch your right arm forward. Exhale, hips dip, right fingers reach to the back. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hips dip, right fingers to the back. One more. Inhale, lift. Press into your right foot. Exhale, hips dip. Back to lunge forward. Fingertips down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse. Hold it. Hold it in horse. Rock it out a bit side to side. Hands to either thigh. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Center, twist right. One more round. Center, twist left. Now back to center, hold it. Fingertips press together. Lift your elbows. Lift your chest. Star pose. Krasarita. Point your toes forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a few moments to allow your upper body to relax. So bend your knees any amount, hands on the floor or ragdoll your arms. Relax your head. Could rock a little side to side. All right, now what you'll do is plant your hands forward of your feet. Come up onto your fingertips. With your fingertips on the floor, send your shoulder blades onto your back. I'm just gonna change direction, so if you wanna see me do this, you can. Weight your heels, and as you weight your heels, send your shoulder blades onto your back, gaze past your fingertips, shift forward onto your tippy toes and onto your fingertips. It doesn't matter how much weight you bring forward, but feel this action of bringing weight forward. Pull your belly in, shoulder blades onto your back, fingertips press into the floor. Inhale, weight back into your heels. Exhale, any amount of weight forward. Inhale, weight back. Exhale, weight forward. Belly strong. Take one more. Weight back. Breathe in. Exhale, weight forward. Belly strong. Even weight in your feet. Bring your hands to your hips. Bend your knees any amount. With extended spine, rise to stand. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Left knee, back knee squeezes in. Step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fingertips at heart. Hover your right knee, right foot. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your right knee, bend your elbows. Hold it. Stay with it. Add some depth in your right knee. Send your elbows back, broaden through your chest. Feel the strength in your upper back. Inhale, extended crescent. Reach your right heel back, tip forward, reach your arms forward. Exhale, right hand to the floor, twist to the left. Breathe. Come up off your hand, your right hand, come onto your fingertips. So as you do that, your fingertips are going to take very little weight. So it brings the weight more into your legs. Shoulder blades onto your back. Face your left palm to the left. Draw your left hip back. And now plant your right hand or your right fist. Horizon lunge. Toes point to the left. So your back foot will kind of be like side plank. Left fingers back, dip your hips down, lift up out of your right shoulder. So there's a lot of strength, a lot of weight in the right arm. Inhale, hips lift, left arm extends forward. Exhale, hips dip, left fingers back. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, back. Two more, inhale up. Exhale, back. One more, inhale up. Exhale, back. Lunge forward. Fingertips, so you take some of the weight out of your hands. Warrior two, open to the side, breathe in. Exhale, horse pose. Fingertips touch at heart center. Rock it out side to side. Shoulders back, lift your chest. Take the twists, hands to your thighs. Lift as you breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Lift to center, breathe in. Exhale, twist left. Take one more, go on your pace. Linger if it feels right. Back to center. No rush to get there. Once you get there, rest your hands on your thighs and take the weight out of your hands. So not like the twist where you're pressing, just rest your hands on your thighs. Feel the strength of your legs. Draw your shoulders back. Squeeze your elbows in. Belly strong. As you breathe here, experience the strength of your legs. Hold yourself in the pose. The strength and extension in your torso to lift upright, even within the challenge. Now straighten your legs. Point your toes to the side edge of your mat, so feet come parallel, wide-legged forward fold. And again here, take a couple of breaths either grab for opposite elbow or rest your hands on the floor. Any amount of bend in your knees, head heavy. Now come up halfway, just like you did on the other side, but this time instead of fingertips, press your hands into the floor fully. If you'd prefer to do this from fingertips, you sure can. Option to take handstand jumps. So start with the shifting of your weight, and even though your hands are on the floor, feel that pressure in your fingertips. You're getting your full hands involved in the pose. Send your shoulder blades onto your back, weight your heels, breathe in. Exhale, shift forward, come onto your tippy toes, get more weight into your hands. You take weight out of your feet. Inhale, weight your heels. Exhale, shift forward. So keep going like that on hands or on fingertips. If you want to take some hops, I like to give myself a little bit more space between my feet and my hands. As you shift forward, you'll feel that weight and then jump with your feet. If you've practiced handstand hops and you haven't practiced with your feet wide, it's a little different. It's in some ways, keep going, whatever your action is. In some ways, it almost allows your hips to go back, like your hips lead more than your legs lead. That's what I experience. Wide feet versus feet together for handstand hops. Take 2 more breaths. So that's 2 more rocks or 2 more jumps. And then make your way back to Prasarita with your arms relaxed. Bend your knees generously, hands at your hips. Extend through your spine to rise up. Reverse warrior, left knee forward, stretch through your left side. Hands to the floor, right knee squeezes in, step it down. Inhale, chair. Exhale, back bend, hands to your low back, press your hips forward, root into your heels. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep both feet on the floor. Press your fingertips together. Send your shoulders back. And now twist to the right. You can keep fingertips or palms pressed. Left elbow between your knees or outside of your right knee. If you're feeling fatigue in your hands, another variation is make your right hand into a fist and press your fist into your left palm. Send shoulder blades onto your back. Reach your hips back. Now feel, even though the twist throws the stability off, feel this broadness in your chest, strength in your upper back, especially with the pressure between your hands, or your fingertips, or your fist in your hand. Hold it for 3. Last 2. 1, fold forward. Come into a low squat and we'll practice crow pose. So you can take crow from hands or crow from fingertips. You could try. Either way, fingertips spread wide, press your fingertips into the floor. And if it's going to be fingertips, just be aware of how much weight you bring forward. You might not lift your feet all the way off the floor. Bend your elbows, knees come onto the backs of your arms, look forward, start to shift forward. Whether your feet lift or not, practice this, look forward, shift forward. And if it's fingertips, belly strong, shoulders onto your back, either way. Hold 3, 2, forward folds on 1, forward folds. Step your feet together. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, back bend, hands to your low back, press your hips forward. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fingertips together at heart center. Both feet stay on the floor and pause with it. Shoulders back. So set up, feel into this stability in your upper body, and now add the twist, right? Elbow between your knees or outside of your left knee. You can keep fingertips or press hands or even left fist into your right palm. Reach your hips back. Set aside the depth of your twist. Take a couple breaths focused on smoothness in your breathing. Last 3. That's 2. Forward fold on 1. Separate your feet hip width distance. Padahastasana. Slide your hands underneath your feet so toes touch your wrists. Bend your knees any amount. And you choose if this is active or passive. So if it's active, you use your upper body to pull your chest towards your thighs. If it's passive, simply shift your weight forward into your toes. Either way, relax your head. If you're going active variation, draw your shoulder blades up your back. Slide your hands out from underneath your feet. Step your feet together to touch. Lift up halfway, hands to your thighs or your shins. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Toes or knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and back. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze right knee to chest. Step between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Extend your heart forward. Stay with it. Breathe. Reach through your left heel, shoulder blades onto your back. Hover your fingertips off the floor. Feel the strength of your legs. Airplane arms. Reach your arms back, palms face down. Broaden your chest forward. Hold. Open warrior 2. Straighten your right leg, triangle pose. Reach out over your right leg, right hand down, left arm lifts. Press your feet into the floor. Be light with your right hand, barely touching your right leg. Shoulder blades onto your back, or if your right hand's on the floor, barely touching the floor. Press your feet into the floor, draw your right hip back. Connect in with smooth, even breath. The last few moments, extend out through your hands. So hands are touching nothing, palms face the side of your mat. So face the same direction as your chest. Shoulder blades onto your back. Now bend your elbows. Use your elbows to ground your shoulder blades onto your back further. Extend your arms forward like you're squeezing a ball between your palms. 1 drill. Elbows bend, shoulder blades draw back. Extend your arms forward. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Frame your right foot. Step your right foot back about a foot behind your hands. Left leg lifts in the air. Standing splits or handstand hops. So if it's standing splits, you simply walk your hands back towards your left foot. Handstand. Press your hands into the floor. Fingertips also shift weight into your right leg. Bend with your right leg. Lift. So now you have the weight of your left leg to draw you up. Practice stepping down softly with your right leg. Last 3. Fingertips press. 2, 1. Left leg back. Lower your left knee down. Runner's lunge, relax it. Walk your right foot out wide. You can stay on your hands. You can lower onto your elbows. Quad stretch if you choose. Right hand grabs for left foot. Allow your hips to sink forward and down. Especially if you have the quad stretch, draw your left shoulder blade back. Take 2 more breaths. Relax your left leg. Frame your right foot with your hands. Curl your back toes under. Hands press into the floor. Squeeze your right knee to your chest. Hover your right foot. Three-legged plank. Breathe in. Exhale is your choice, chaturanga or down dog. Down dog, lift your left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze knee to chest. Step between your hands. Stay with it. Fingertips. Press your feet into the floor. Shoulder blades onto your back. Draw your left hip back. Now hover your hands off the floor. Stay with it. Airplane arms. Palms down, shoulders back. Draw your left hip back. Reach through your right heel. Steady breathing. Open warrior two. Triangle, straighten your left leg. Reach out over your left leg, and it's left arm down, right arm high. Press your feet into the floor. Draw your left hip back. Light on your left fingers. So whether your left hand is touching your leg or the floor, practice lightness with it. Face your right palm to the side, same direction as your chest. And now free your left hand. So both hands facing sideways and your shoulder blades onto your back. Bend your elbows, cactus arms, shoulder blades onto your back, and extend your arms forward like you're squeezing a ball between your palms. Press your feet into the floor. One more time, bend your elbows, shoulders back, extend your arms forward. Hold it. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, frame your left foot. Back toes point forward, runner's lunge. Not yet runner's lunge. Plant your hands, step your left foot back about a foot, right leg in the air. So you have the choice, standing splits or handstand. Whether it's handstand or standing splits, go for it. Feel into your right leg, point your right toes down, press through your right foot. So you have a lot of strength and stability with the action in your right foot. And if it's handstand, fingertips press into the floor. Stay in your variation, go for it. Couple more breaths. If you're jumping, practice soft landing with your left toes. One more breath round. Runner's lunge. Left foot out wide. Lower your right knee down. Stay on your hands, or you could come to your elbows. Quad stretch if you choose. Especially if you're in quad stretch, lift up out of your right shoulder. So you still have this broadness in your chest rather than your shoulder drawing towards your ear. Steady breathing. Couple more breaths. Right leg down. Frame your left foot. Curl your right toes under. Right knee lifts. Squeeze your left knee to chest. Hover your left foot off the floor. Inhale, three-legged plank. Left leg back, heart forward. Exhale, you choose it, chaturanga or down dog. Look forward. Step all the way through. Take a seat. We'll take reverse tabletop. We'll plant your feet. Plant your hands. Point your fingers forward. Bend your elbows. Lift your hips up. You can gaze forward. You can gaze up. You can let your head fall back. Bend into your elbows and lift your chest so your chest aims higher, and you can straighten your arms any amount. You can practice shifting weight towards your feet or shifting weight into your hands. Stay a couple breaths. Press your feet into the floor. See if you can soften into your glutes a bit. Lower your hips down. Take weight out of your hands. One more round. Fingers point forward. Lift your hips. Bend your elbows. Lift your chest. Make it the highest besides your head. And extend your elbows any amount. Hang in where it feels right between weight in your feet, weight back in your hands. 2 more breaths. Lower down. Scoot forward onto your back. Supine figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Pull your left knee in. Stretch your outer right hip. Press your upper back down. Hold it still or rock side to side. Drop your legs over to the left. So legs stay in the figure 4 position. Left hand grabs your right ankle, right foot plants, and then extend your right arm out wide or like a cactus arm. Relax your left leg. So it's a gentle twist, and it also continues the stretch in your outer right hip. Back to center. Other side. Left ankle over right thigh. Interlace hands behind your right leg. Pull your knee in. Stretch your outer left hip. Press your upper back down. Hold still or rock it side to side. Let your knees fall to the right. Legs fall to the right just as they are. Right hand grabs for your left ankle. Left arm out like a T or cactus arm. Soft breath. Draw to center. Wrap your arms around your legs. Lift your forehead up to your knees. Breathe in. Exhale, Shavasana. Get any wiggles out. Toes out. Palms up. Close your eyes. And final pose to practice stillness. Alongside the urge to move, to fidget, to change it, alongside the thoughts that will come. Keep choosing to be right here, right now. Bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. Send your breath to your belly. Hug your knees in, rock to your side or rock forward and back. Make your way to a tall seat. Hands together at heart center. Palms all the way together. Lift your chest to your thumbs. Feel the soft strength of your upper body. Lift your thumbs to the center of your forehead. Honor the light and the teacher in all things and in all experiences. Namaste.